After a few weeks after facing each other for the CCS Season 36 dispute, DUM meets HHH for the 5th round of the Alliance Conquest Season 15. This time there is another direct involvement for the qualification for the playoffs phase. On that occasion both alliances could not have a direct combat, but today we will see an exciting dispute for the victory of this match. Are you prepared? DUM will play for Lannister and will be represented by the color blue. For this dispute 89 players were gathered, with Hail to the DUM as the main leader. HHH will play for Targaryen and will be represented by the color red. For this dispute 89 players were gathered and will have as main leaders Jason 168 and Ironbank. Initially, it is necessary to establish the capture of Mother Temple and Warrior Tower, as both can reduce spending on healing and provide battle buffs. We will have a very disputed match, so any help at this point is important. It's something that draws attention in the DUM alliance. It's their racers. There's always a special emphasis on the first races and this match was no different, keeping the initial plan and winning 3 out of 4 races. Leaving only Lannister outpost for HHH. HHH starts its first offensive action. It will look to take Mother Temple, but apparently its rally timing was not fully synchronized, sending partial attacks. The DUM defense was attentive and the reinforcements were quick to keep the building protected. HHH didn't expect DUM to react so quickly, but Hail to the DUM leads a strong attack wave towards the Lannister outpost and the enemy retreats, freeing the building. Now the two alliances are preparing to dispute the capture of the Lannister and Targaryen ports. They together add up to a lot of points for the first capture and for the time of occupation. Oshato, a DUM warrior, finds himself on the front lines of Mother Temple and HHH starts another strong wave of attacks. Lucas and his friends need to be vigilant to defend their precious building against the enemy's imminent threat. That was awesome. DUM warriors have spared no effort to maintain their building, so they won't have to spend a lot of speed on heals. But it seems that HHH is motivated to change that situation in this match. Bunny Bolta hit the first rally and his friends start another wave of attacks in an attempt to take Mother Temple. Worried about the possibility of losing their building, Lucas and his friends are agile with their reinforcements and guarantee once again the permanence of Oshato as the absolute leader in Mother Temple. His good defense has training in INF Spear and has the weakness attack synergy combo. Meanwhile, Or Not Die won the race against HHH and secured the capture of Casterly Rock and made DUM advance in the match score for the first capture of this building. Moreover, it passed the lead perfectly to the brave warrior Hail to the DUM. HHH returns to insist on occupying Mother Temple, but the DUM warriors are ready for this battle. There is an unbridled expenditure of speed boots to ensure agility in reinforcements, as HHH makes very intense waves of attacks. Even with all the efforts of the DUM warriors, this time Oshato was overcome and lost control of the building to Isharendra. Like Lucas, other DUM warriors need Mother's occupancy bonus to lower their spending on their speeds. DUM has a difficult mission right now: regain control of the lost building to heal his troops injured in several attacks suffered by the time he spent defending and get back to the match. Thinking of strategic ways to take back the building, observing Mother Temple, there would be the possibility of the brave DUM warriors trying solo attacks, as the building is not yet fully filled, but HHH observed the period and protection and filled it quickly. HHH has a good time in the match and is motivated after taking over the DUM control building. Led by Jason 168, their main player, starts attacks against Casterly Rock occupied by Hail to the DUM. Hail to the DUM is a true leader and tank all incoming attacks, keeping his building protected. His good defense is formed by CAV Spear and female synergy combo. The DUM warriors still need the healing speed to stay fighting in the match and will try their first turn in an attempt to retake the lost building, led by Oshato, who takes control of Mother Temple again. It was clear HHH focus for this match. Their insistence on controlling Mother Temple made the other buildings that add points for occupation to be dominated by DUM's warriors, making a large advantage in the points of the match. With little time left for the opening of the mines, there is a small possibility of changing this difference in points. But Hail to the DUM, Oshato, Lucas and their friends won't let it. Godly CFA and Ironbank in their first good appearance during this match secured the occupation for their respective alliances, igniting the flame of new good disputes. To ensure that all your efforts were valid until the final moment and guarantee victory, observing the enemy movement DUM successfully changes leaders. Who takes over Targaryen Mine is DUM of War Love, another brave warrior waiting for his moment of glory. To put an end to the enemy's possibility of continuing to increase his score, DUM's warriors attack him in Lannister Mine, where he finds a very consistent defense and fails, leaving the enemy to remain with the building, as his victory was already guaranteed by the score obtained up to the present moment and should save expenses. DUM's warriors come to the end of the match victorious, confident and optimistic, as Lucas and his friends had a great match, guaranteed victory and 7th place in the regular phase, advancing to the playoffs phase. It was a very disputed and exciting match. HHH was also incredible, as they didn't give up trying in their persistence and fight for their dream of advancing to the playoffs. I hope you enjoyed and see you in the next video.